real change never takes place from the top on down, but always from the bottom on up.
Bernie Sanders' healthcare for all idea is gaining steam.
Free tuition, free college tuition, free tuition champion, Senator Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders added, the greatest threat to national security is climate change.
The future of our planet is at stake.
Sanders taking on Amazon.
Bernie Sanders has been consistent hammering about income inequality.
Nobody in America works 40 hours a week, should be living in poverty. So our economy is rigged. We have a campaign finance system which is corrupt.
Sanders leading the charge to stop war against Yemen.
The first time ever the Senate has voted to end an unauthorized war.
The fight against injustice has been the work of his life.
Jobs and education, not jails and incarceration. We are not going to retreat on women's rights.
Sanders pushing a bold agenda that includes protecting DACA recipients and comprehensive immigration reform.
You don't rip little children away from the arms of their mother.
A major announcement from Amazon. Amazon will raise its minimum wage to $15 an hour. 350,000 workers.
Thousands of workers at Disney World will get raises. It's a victory for Bernie Sanders.
It's a victory for all workers. Brothers and sisters, we have a lot of work in front of us. If we are prepared to stand together, there is no end to what the great people of our nation can accomplish.
Okay, I came home from work, I ordered a pizza to celebrate, and then I watched that video, and holy shit, I'm in tears. Oh dear God.
My God, pull yourself together.
One moment of putting myself together later. Okay. I mean, how can you watch that video and still say, eh? I mean, I've seen people on Facebook, you know, not people I know, but people on, you know, global Democrat pages still saying, no, no, Bernie. I'm like, who the fuck are you people? Oh, you must be he's an old white male, or he lost last time. I'm gonna ignore how much Hillary cheated. We need more establishment Democrats. We need women of color. We need women. We need people that aren't old white men. Ugh. Oh, and as I pointed out in my previous video, we need someone who has a flawless record, no flaws, who, But, and also, I was surprised to figure out that I'm an Amazon worker. I make $15 now because of him. But he didn't just stop there at Amazon and just say, if we could do it. Oh, no, he went to Disneyland. I didn't know that. He went to Disneyland, did something similar, somehow got them to raise their minimum wage, and now they make $15. This guy never stops. It's sort of like how Jimmy Carter, after he left office, he didn't do political work, but he like built homes, you know, became a carpenter and all that. I think Jimmy Carter's now retired. But anyway, Bernie Sanders is the gift that doesn't stop giving. He doesn't care about what he could gain from it or his vanity. He doesn't have an ego. This man is truly a man of the people. He's the guy that actually gives a shit about you. So, if you are not a Republican, if you are a Democrat and you still don't want Bernie, you need Jesus. That's what you need. I cannot wait for 2020 to come around. This is awesome. I am so excited. I was at work the whole day and I was just praising God, you know, just saying thank you, Lord, because Sunday while I was at Mass the other day, I got a new crucifix for $10. It's blessed by a priest too. Anyway, one of the things I prayed a lot. I was praying that Bernie, I was praying to say, Lord, please let Bernie, I mean, it was a little much longer than that, but I basically prayed that Bernie would announce his candidacy for president, and lo and behold, my prayers were answered. I literally prayed for this day. Sometimes you just gotta get on your knees and pray. And that's what happened. Now I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who's prayed this prayer. But I'm just... But today's a good day. Again, but like I said in my last video, there's 3 steps. I said 4, but the 4th one's for comedy. 3 steps. He announces that, and we're on that step. He gets the nomination and doesn't get screwed over by the establishment like last time. And 3, he wins. And for vice presidential candidate, I recommend Elizabeth Warren. She's second to Bernie. You know, she's still got her foot somewhat in the establishment, but she's like 89, she's like 90% progressive, 10% establishment. But she's like second to Bernie. It's like blah 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 blah. Elizabeth Warren, Bernie Sanders, Jesus Christ. I'm not saying Bernie's like Jesus Christ. I'm saying that's the only guy who's better than Bernie that I can think of. Again, you're talking to a Catholic. I have hope now. I have hope. Because for the last 2 years, I've been seeing my country crumbling and crumbling apart. And I now know that Trump is not going to be removed from office. No. Not even impeached. I just know that. But I do know that soon, I'm hoping. In fact, I'm pretty confident that if Bernie gets the nomination, I'm going to wake up one day, I'm going to wake up one morning in November of 2020 and tell my parents and my girlfriend and all my friends the nightmare of Trump is over in 2 months. You know, there's still, you know, that 2-month thing. But I'll be able, okay then, on January 20th, 2021, I'm confident I'm going to be saying the Trump nightmare is over. It's over. Now, the thing is, like, if Bernie wins, will Donald Trump, for once in his life, be humble and say, okay, I lost. Millions of Americans illegally voted, but I lost. Or will he try to hold on to reins of power like a dictator would? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. Well, everyone, that's the end of my video. I am very excited for the future. I'm hoping that, you know, the American people, that the election of 2020 won't be like 2016 was basically who is the shiniest of 2 turds, you know, the lesser of 2 evils, and apparently we decided the darker of 2 turds. That's a weird analogy. But for once in 2020, I will not be supporting who is less worse. You know, who's bad and who's worse. I will be deciding who I think is the best candidate for president. And if any one of you is cringing at Bernie, please look him up. Look up his record. Anyway, stay out there, stay progressive, vote for Bernie, and as always,
the Force will be with you, always.